What's up, guys? MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and oh my god, Mortal Kombat 11 on a Tekken channel? May God strike you dead, main man, you sellout. Well, no, I just want to do some commentary on this combat pack here, as I heard the Terminator, the T-800, is going to be featured in Mortal Kombat season. Is this their season 2? I mean, technically, of course, they're calling this a combat pack. But yeah, I don't know where we are when it comes to DLC with MK11. I never really enjoyed the game that much. I mean, I played it for a few days due to online. It didn't feel very stable, but the visuals are like nothing else. Holy shit, is the game good looking. So I'm watching this for the T-800, you know. I'm sorry, I'm such a Terminator fanboy. But it's also interesting to see where... I mean, this is, of course, competition to Tekken. It's a huge fighting game, especially among casual. Was it at EVO? I mean, it was at EVO, right? MK11. Yeah, I'm sure it was. And that's Nightwolf? And that's... I have no idea who this is. That's my Mortal Kombat knowledge. But that's Spawn. That's cool. Wasn't he in Soul Calibur? Ah, Joker. And he's very good looking. Ah. Oh god. You know how much I would give to have that in Tekken? I mean, seriously, just look at those visuals. And this is where I immediately want to draw a contrast. Oh, so this is the new season for MK11. Shang Tsung. Wasn't he already in the game? Oh, no, a non-playable character, right? An NPC. Or is it the young version that is? I've seen pictures of a gray-haired, older version of Shang Tsung. So I don't know, sorry, I just don't know. Nightwolf, I've seen the reveal trailer for. Looks kind of cool with the beast roar, you know, and summoning all kinds of animal spirits or what it is. Sorry again, not a Mortal Kombat nerd. But then the Terminator T-100. And I don't know, is this in-game? Because it just keeps blowing my mind how good looking everything is in this game. Like Tekken 7 looks good. It has, this is more dark and gritty, whereas Tekken, with the style they're going for, the art design, is very... Tekken's always had a very colorful palette. I mean, look at Tekken 3, Tekken 4, etc. That's kind of a trademark of Tekken, and the characters don't look hyper-realistic. It's very anime. You know? But here it's more realistic, and Jesus Christ, like the facial models, well, the models... everything about them, the textures, the lighting, rendering, look at the hair, but the animation, the mocap, and especially the facial rigging and animation is just, it's just on a completely different level to other fighting games. This shows the budget that NetherRealm Studios have. Of course, these games are incredibly successful. They sell like millions upon millions of copies. And I know they partner, or are they owned by Warner Brothers? They have access to world-leading artists and technology and studios. And it really shows. Like, the visuals are so impressive. Like, Mortal Kombat 11, God knows the gameplay doesn't really work for me. I play Tekken, which is an incredibly complicated and well-made fighting game. And I shouldn't review the gameplay in Mortal Kombat, as I don't know it very well. But in my opinion, even after a few days, I feel like I can with certainty, yeah, I think that's the word, say that it's probably not on par with Tekken when it comes to the depth, you know, and just the scope of things you can do in the game. But yeah, visually, I'm just so impressed. And immediately you think of Negan, who is from The Walking Dead, who is a guest character in Tekken, and when it comes to the animations, they've done a great job. You know, it feels like him, and they really try and capture the character. You can tell the developers and Katsuhiro Harada who obviously I think was the driving force to get him into the game. He really loves the character. You can really tell, but do they have the budget to do something like this? Like, no. And you can tell, you know, Negan's intro poses. As soon as there's a close-up on his face, it's like, oh, it's very jarring. The model is not really there. And the facial animation is kind of wonky and jerky. And they've done a good job, but it's not really there. You know, it feels like a 6 out of 10, maybe 7 out of 10. But here it's like, Jesus Christ. Like, it looks exactly like Arnold. And the level of detail and the quality of the hair rendering, the lighting, it's on a completely different level. And it's really gonna feel like you're playing the T-800. You have Arnold Schwarzenegger there. Has he recorded voice lines for this? If he has, like, Jesus. Or maybe they will use voice lines for prior recordings on other games, or maybe a voice data bank from the movies. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just so impressed. And I mean, all of these other characters, like Joker, you've already seen in Injustice, and Spawn we've seen in Soul Calibur. I know the Terminator was featured in a WWE game, but that's not really the same thing. So yeah, this is awesome. Fuck, I would have really loved to have the Terminator in a Tekken game. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. But I don't know, I'm a little bit thrown off by the Joker. It looks great, it really does, but it looks very handsome. Usually the Joker, you know, he removed the makeup and it feels like he shouldn't be the prettiest guy in town. He's been played by Jack Nicholson, of course, who has his characteristic looks, not a pretty boy. Heath Ledger, more of a pretty boy, but not really the Brad Pitt type. But of course, what's his name? Who played him in Suicide Squad? No, I forget his name. But he's kind of more of a pretty boy, and yeah, it seems like they based his look more on him. You know, the Suicide Squad, Joker, and it just feels a little bit off to me. I liked more of a Mark Hamill, Jack Nicholson Joker. Where if you remove the makeup, you know, not a pretty boy, or like a sinister looking individual. So here it really looks like this is a male model Joker. I don't know, something just doesn't feel right about that. God, well, what is it? Played him. He was also in Dallas Buyers Club, playing a prostitute, I think. And he was in the Blade Runner movie, played the... I've forgotten his... But, yeah, either way, like, I just wanna... I'm happy, Mortal Kombat guys. I know at least a few of you watch my channel. I'm happy you guys get the Terminator. I'm very jealous. God damn it, you bastards. And, goddamn are the visuals ace. Top notch. So, beautiful trailer, very ominous with the dark shadows. Works perfectly for the Terminator. And to be honest, all of these characters and the mood of Mortal Kombat overall. So, yeah, I just want to do some commentary on this. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a lovely day. Take care.